Well, I think we are here. I think that we might actually be live. Hello, everybody. It's Rhonda here. Thanks for joining me. Sorry I'm a little late. Facebook decided to do a little bit of changes, and my computer got disconnected, and then I had to reconnect, and then it didn't work. So what should we all do? I just turned it off, turned it back on, and voila, it worked. It's crazy how when you can reboot something, it does change everything. So hopefully we are live here to Facebook. When you guys join, let me know. Again, I got disconnected, so hopefully I got reconnected okay, but obviously seeing your comments will help me know that I'm going live in the right place and that you guys are all able to see everything. I do have your comments pulled up. Phew! All right. Hi, Jennifer. So good to see you guys. Happy Wednesday. It's time for a lunch break with Rhonda. Today's a special day. So excited. I've been waiting for this for a while. And it's our new product launch today. So we're launching 2 full product lines. So it's a lot. And and then there's some new kits were launched today too as well. So we don't get to see the kits until you guys do. We don't get to see the kits early. So I'm always really excited to jump on and see the kits too as well. So today is the launch of our new mini catalog. And our mini catalog is chock full of holiday products, fall products, some all occasion products, lots of scrapbooking. And so it is full of all kinds of new product. We also have the launch of our new online exclusives, and those as well are a brand new whole product line. So I am going to, Facebook is doing something really crazy today, so we're going to see if it's even going in the right direction. I think so. I think it's going to take a little bit to show up in people's news feeds. I think there's something going on goofy. But that's par for the course. Facebook's always making changes. So today I have our new catalog launch is what I want to call it. We'll be using all brand new product. So I know a lot of you are watching this on the replay as well. So we're going to jump in, and I've got 4 adorable cards to show you. So I don't see any comments. I know, me either. I don't know why it's a little crazy. So if you are here, leave us a comment, say hi, let us know where you're from, where you're watching from. Let us know if this is your first time watching. Again, I do see a couple, but not like normal. I think Facebook is doing something a little wonky. So we'll see. It's always weird. I'm still going to move forward because this is being recorded, and then that way I can load it up to YouTube too, and you guys can always watch it there as well. But I've got 4 projects to share with you today. It was really hard to choose. There's so many fun, gorgeous products to use. And I'm excited over the next 3 months, 4 months to get to run stamp camps and classes and retreats. My fall retreat is in full swing. I haven't launched it yet, but we are in full prep mode for our fall retreat. I've got a big, huge convention coming up in a couple weeks. We'll be launching online creative conventions. So I'm excited to get to play with a lot of this. All right, so Michelle is like, you can't actually like engage right away. I don't know. And I'm curious, Michelle, is just with my live? So maybe it's a setting that we have, or if it's all lives. I think that changed like last week. So anyway, today we are focusing on a lot of product out of the new mini catalog and also online exclusives. So Stampin' Up! Launched both of them. So we've got tons of Halloween and fall and Christmas and holidays and so much to start diving into. So today I just picked 4 different products, and they're just some of my favorites that I'm excited to jump in and start using. So how today works, though, this is a new catalog launch, so I want to get creativity into your hands. It's not just about watching me create. I want to see what you can do with it as well. So how I run my launches, how I run my classes is if you purchase, so if you place an order, you can place that order online. I will send you the 4 kits. We do all the cutting, the prep work, we cut all the paper, we do all the die cutting, and then we put them into an envelope, and then you'll get 4 of those card kits that we will send to you. So you have to place your online order starting today. If you placed one tomorrow, because there was a couple of you who placed some tomorrow. Those will count too, all the way until next Monday at midnight. So next Monday at midnight is the deadline to place your order to count for this catalog launch. And you'll get the free kit. We pay for the shipping. I say we, I pay for the shipping. We give you all the cards and we cut and prep them for you. Your order just has to be a minimum of $50 and you have to live here in the United States. I can't ship cross borders. If your order goes over $75, then I'm going to throw in the brand new, because these are my favorite, Sparkling Sequins. Mine are already half gone because I've been using them so much. So I'm going to throw those in for free because we're going to use those a lot today too. So, but that has to be an order over $75 and you'll get those free sequins. So anyway, let's jump in and have fun. I see lots of the comments here. So I think finally we're in people's news feeds. Man, it takes a while. You love my sweatshirt? I love it too. Look at the back of it. Yeah, I know, but we lost. It was a close one. We lost by 3 points. To Miami too, nonetheless, but it was a heartbreaker this week. All right, so we are going to get started. Let me pull up my hands here. All right, so our first, again, we are diving into the new mini catalog. And the mini catalog, it's almost like in the back there, if you want to search by papers, the dies, all of that you can. There's a link here in this description where you can access it online if you don't have one in person. I do mail out my catalogs to my customers that have placed orders with me in the last year. And so if you're one of my customers and you need a catalog, let me know. I'm so excited about this gingerbread. This is going to be used also in my fall retreat. I'm excited about that. So it is gorgeous. We're going to be using the branching out dies today. Those are going to be some of my favorite dies. I already own 2 of them. So the first one we're going to be using is the Fluffy Squirrel Bundle. How fun. And to be honest with you, we've never had a squirrel bundle. So I'm excited about having a new punch. That's a squirrel. I think it could also be a chipmunk too. We are also going to be, there's a lot of scrapbooking kits in here. So there's, for our scrapbookers, we've got lots of scrapbooking kits. And our catalogs also now are really good about also teaching and learning some different techniques and some different things as well. So just a quick little glance through. I'm not going to go through all of it. We got good fall. Look at this, is beautiful. This is the Lights of Aurora. The Light and Wonder, really stunning. Definitely going to be using this, I'm using it today actually, Peace on Earth suite. And the whole suite is just stunning. But I love all of it. The paper, the stamp set is, yeah, it's awesome. Anyway, so we're going to be diving into this today. And also there's some new online exclusives as well. This is the new Sparkle Sequins that you'll get for free with an online order. There you go. So, we're going to be using the traditional labels today. So most of what I am using today is out of the new mini catalog, but also we have a whole launching that's going on as well. You better believe we'll be using this in our Creating for Christ. A Child is Born. But so much, so much. We're going to be using this today, the Christmas tags and more, designer series paper pack. Yeah, lots. This Joyful Memories and More. I just designed a class for that for my creative convention. So much good, awesome stuff. All right, so let's jump in. Our first card is going to be using our Fluffy Squirrel. It's a simple yet fun card. Today, I just really wanted to focus on the product. So last week, if you followed along, we did a lot of crazy fun folds, right? So today we're not doing any fun folds. Today I'm really just focusing on the product, quick and simple cards. This is how a lot of my classes are ran. So we're going to be using the Fluffy Squirrel bundle. Again, it's a brand new punch bundle. So we're taking a sheet of basic beige, and I cut it in half, 4 1/4 by 11. Just going to fold that in half. What did we ever do without basic beige? This is like a new color that came out last year, and I feel like I use it all the time. So the paper I'm going to be using is so beautiful. It's the Gathering Moments Designer. It's a specialty pack of Designer Series paper, and it's specialty, let me pull it out here, because obviously 1/2 are great, awesome, muted, you know, perfect for the, you know, plaid, perfect for fall. I love the plaid sheets. So beautiful, right? Perfect for the fall. And then the other side, let me flip it over, has the specialty part of it, where there's the leaves, but they have a gold, you can see they have a gold shininess to it. So the side, so it goes really pretty with some of our new ribbons that we have that have some gold in it. We have the new mesh gold ribbon. We have this new twine that has gold and vanilla. But look at these pages. They are stunning. So to be honest with you, definitely one of my top papers for the fall. And I love it's Cajun Craze, Early Espresso, Basic Beige, Old Olive, and Darling Duckling. Or you could obviously use what's that other yellow? Crushed Curry with it too. Okay, so I'm going to put this back in there and we can make our card. So I chose 2 patterns and just cut some 2-inch strips out of it. And we're going to put, so it's the same pattern, I just flipped it over. So one side, again, has a nice muted piece. And then the other side has the leaves with like the gold kind of in there. And then that one is going to go up here a little bit towards the top and a little bit over towards the side, because this is going to go down here and I want to be able to see that paper. So this new set of dies, I don't have them all here with me because we're actually using them right now here in the studio. We're running tons and tons of these. These are the branching out dies, and it comes with about, I think, 6 sizes. Like this is the middle size, so there's going to be a couple bigger and a couple smaller. Then it also comes with like little pine cones and leaves, and it's a really awesome set of dies. Again, I'll be using it with tons of different products. So this is a photopolymer set. Look, I haven't even used it yet. So, but, whoops, I got blocks everywhere. So the squirrel, the fluffy squirrel, you can do 2 different ways, right? You can stamp them and then color them in with your blends. I'm going to stamp them actually with the basic beige. Is going to be my background color. Let's do the one with the white belly. Let's give them a belly. I like that white belly. I should share with you guys some videos. My mother has a chipmunk. We call him Chippy. And actually, I want to stamp the tree trunk down there first. So I know where to put there's a tree trunk on there. So my mom has a chipmunk, and his name is Chippy, and he literally will crawl up her leg, sit on her lap, and it's almost like she has a pet. He talks to her. Of course, she's feeding him nuts the whole time. But so I cannot wait to make my mom a card using this. I know it's a squirrel, but it kind of could look like a chipmunk. If you wanted it to look like a chipmunk, I would make this one more of the chipmunk, I think. Anyway, so I feel like it could be both, right? I think so. Okay, I'm going to pretend I can. Because let me tell you, the Chippy the chipmunk really loves the nuts too. My mom feeds it nuts. Okay, so we're going to be using that nut too. But look, the punch also has an acorn. So that's what I meant, an acorn. It was one of, oh yeah, the branching out dies by far was one of the first things that I bought. Okay, so what I like about this is obviously on some scrap paper. So take a scrap piece of white, which I brought a scrap piece of white. Let's see if I There you go. And I'm going to punch our squirrel. And then I'm going to take the other one, which is the outline, and line up that one. And that one I'm going to stamp in early espresso. Okay, let's see. I got to cheat up here, guys, and bring it a little closer to me so I can get it. I know I'm kind of off the screen, but I got to be able to see. Try to line this up. There you go. Not the best. Let me try again. I'm going to do this first. And now we'll try this again. He's so cute. And I'm not like, we have a lot of squirrels at my house too. Like, oh, this is much easier to line up. This is the way to line it up. Do the outline first and then, yeah, that was much better. Okay, so now, well, this is the hard part. It needs to be this way. Well, or maybe this only matches the other one. So I'm going to have to hand cut this out. Oh, jeez. I could. It looks like it fits it, but it must not. All right, so here we go. We're learning this together. This is where we're learning all about the new product. I haven't. We all know I'm not a fussy cutter. So had I known that, I probably would have used the other one, but that's okay. So one of them fits the punch perfectly, and there might be a trick on the other one, which I'll learn. But right now, we're just going to fussy cut it out because I like this one. I like the white belly on them. So we're just going to old-fashioned way, before we had all the punches and before we had all the dies. We just grabbed our scissors, did a little bit of fussy cutting. And he's pretty easy to cut out. But we all know, typically, I'll choose a punch or the dies over cutting. Yep. This is why we love learning new product and why we watch videos, because we learn all kinds of new things. Almost done. I definitely don't ever fussy cut on a video either, because there's like the pressure so much. Okay. So if you guys don't have the catalog yet, I did share a link in this description where you can download it. It's a link right to like the Amazon store. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Oh, I bet you, Gayla, I wonder if we could. Let's, if you want to practice it, we can try. So if you punched it out first, I don't know, and then flipped it over, it doesn't fit it exactly. The arms are wrong, so that wouldn't work either. But this is okay. Look, I mean, it is easy to fussy cut. So just so you know, the punch works with this squirrel. And this squirrel you have to fussy cut. So, or you just stamp. I could have just stamped it directly on, but I like it off a little bit so that it looks a little bit more realistic. All right, I am going to then, let me just see if I've got, well, I've got a wink of Stella. Let's do a little wink of Stella. Oh, I wanted to take like a little blending brush, but just to wink of Stella, we're going to have a little sparkly. If you take like a little water painter, which we're carrying again now, they came back into our product line. But the Wink of Stella does the same. It just blends the ink. So I just want to blend it a little bit, or a blending brush, or a blender pen. See, now it fills it all in there. All right. But that's where I always have a Wink of Stella nearby, because we could all just use a little bit of sparkle in our lives all the time. Oh, I need to do a do not disturb. My phone is blowing up again. Do not disturb. Okay, there we go. Okay, almost done. So who loves the fluffy squirrel? All right. It's not like, I mean, I actually have a ton of squirrels by my house. We have a lot of trees. My house in Langsburg, not my house in Byron Center. Byron Center, we do have quite a bit of trees, but in our backyard. See, look how cute this card is. So cute. Last but not least, we're going to stamp some words. May you gather happiness, or go nuts. It's your birthday. I'm doing go nuts. It's your birthday. Just because I'm making this for my mom. And as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my goodness, I got to make this card for my mom. And I know it's a squirrel, but I really think, I mean, what's the difference of a chipmunk? I think it could be a chipmunk. I don't know. You guys that know animals, my friend Natalie would know. She's like wildlife management. So I'm sure there's like some telltale sign that it's a squirrel over a chipmunk. I know the tail is a lot longer, but anyway, I think we could pretend that it's a chipmunk too. I'd like to say so. All right, so I'll get my cleaner out of the way. We're gonna go nuts. I just think that one just makes me laugh. I probably should have stamped this first, just in case I messed it up. But luckily, since it's on photopolymer, it's a little bit easier. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we tried that, Shelly. We tried to punch on the reverse side, and that didn't work. The arms don't line up. I don't think it's meant to line up. You might be able to do some sort of alteration on it, but okay. Last but not least, let's try a couple. Oh, I used up all my scrap paper just messing around. Let's see if I've got another piece of white. You think I'd have white just coming out my wazoo over here? I have a full piece. So this also has, it's got to go this direction. You always learn, you eventually learn like what direction your punches need to go in to punch out. So there's also this cute little acorn here. Yep, and this does fit that perfectly. Cut off that edge. So there's a cute little acorn there, which again, you could color in. I might do two of them. And our little squirrel punch just has that acorn right in there. So it has the squirrel and the acorn. And let me, there you go. Love our photopolymer for that. Look, and both sides work. I needed to look at it. I know I'm off screen, but I needed to be able to see what I was doing. All right, I'm gonna pick up some of that basic beige ink. You could use a different medium, but I'm gonna just pick up some of that basic beige ink with my Wink of Stella and do the bottom here on this one. Go. And then do the same thing with my early espresso. Just squeeze it together, pull it up. I kind of clean it out a little bit, and that's going to go up there on the top. So yeah, my little acorns just have just a little hint of sparkle to them. So I don't know if you guys ever do that, where you like paint with your Wink of Stella brush. It just paints, but then also adds that little bit of sparkle. So the next time I use it, I'll have to clean it out, but which is that simple. You just run it along a surface until all that ink is out. You know, now it's back to its normal self. So it's pretty simple to clean too. All right, let's go ahead and assemble our cute little squirrel card, our fluffy squirrel. So let's just put this down here. Our branching out dies, definitely. I haven't even used a stamp set yet, but really the dies are so cool. And then I'm just gonna take my little acorns. One of them I'll put glue on. The other one I'll just take a little dimensional on the back of that one. So one is kind of popped up. A new product we carry too, that we're going to be carrying. I'm just going to put these right down here. So one is popped up and one is flat. Is this new twine pack, or linen thread. So this is not twine, it's linen thread. It had early espresso and old olive, but I use them pretty, but look at this. I love early espresso linen thread. How gorgeous. So, and then also old olive. So you can use it for Christmas, because I've already created a Christmas class with it, but you can obviously use it with all of your fall things as well. Well, anything with brown. So I'm just going to go ahead. I double tied a bow the best I could on a video. And I love to double tie my linen thread bows. I think most of you know that who follow me. The name of these gens, Linda, these are brand new. They're the traditional sparkling sequins. So these are brand new. And actually, this is one of my ordering specials today. If you spend over $75 in my online store, you're going to get the card kit. So the card kit with all the supplies for all of the cards. So you'll get all the supplies for this card. You'll provide your own stamps and ink. So we're just giving you, but then if your order goes over 50, if your order goes over 75, then I'm going to throw in these sequins because I really love these sequins. All right, so there we go. We're just going to add that bow. Okay, there is card number 1. Isn't it adorable? He is cute. You obviously could decorate the inside too. There's lots of more, again, the tree stump, a present. So you could do a present because it's a birthday. There's a little flower that the squirrel could be holding. Yeah, there's lots of sayings. And it's a great, fun set. So that's definitely going to be one of my favorites. Oh, I got to put my little acorn away. And I love the fact that this punch is not just a squirrel, but it's the little acorn too. So you can have, I want to make like a little shaker card with the acorns inside. I think that would be really cute too. All right, this goes over there. I'll finish putting that together. So there's card number 1. Card number 2, I'm going to jump into it's a kind of a Christmas card, but really not. Good. Guys, you could sprinkle some gold sequins on there if you want to, but I wanted this to be a little bit, because there is gold. Can you see that gold in that card? So you could definitely sprinkle on some gold ones if you want to. All right, so this card, this next one, I'm going to be using the Peace on Earth bundle. Definitely one of my total favorites. The stamp set, I just love this heartfelt prayers. So I'll be using that one. For our Creating for Christ, we do card showers. So I think we could make a lot of these heartfelt prayers. Big hugs for a good friend. Deepest sympathy. So this is, yeah, really, and again, just all the best in your new adventure. But then it's also Christmas because it has peace on earth and peace, love, and joy. So really, you could use it. And the dies are totally different, right? The dies have the sprigs, the stars, little sprigs. It has this adorable little envelope. I'll have to show you. It's so cute. And then it has 2 labels and the birds. So it's a really versatile set bundle. So I highly recommend it. It's only $38.50. So, and it comes with both. So I think it's a really pretty inexpensive one too. So that's what we're going to be using for this project. So I'm going to take I'm using Very Vanilla, Shake Up. I use white most often, but this one, let's just do something a little bit different. So we're going to use Very Vanilla. So it's a Very Vanilla card base. And then I took a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 and I ran it through a brand new embossing folder called Gathering Leaves. It's so hard to see, but there's like all these beautiful like just leaves that are like flowing down the page. So that one is going to get glued down to the back of our, when I ever do embossing folders, I like to put glue all the way around so that every corner, every edge, this embossing folder is really pretty. All right, to do my stamping with, I think I brought, what stamp pad did I bring to stamp with? I think Early Espresso again. I am going to stamp the heartfelt prayers. I can just think of so many reasons to send this to people that we are praying for. We do prayer requests and card showers. Jennifer Drake, who's here, is our admin on there. So I'm going to take, this is the smaller of the labels, and again, vanilla. So you know me, like I think it's so elegant to do like, all white cards. This one's an all vanilla card. And I'm going to take the Early Espresso and stamp that heartfelt prayers on there. You could do, this could be a sympathy card if you needed a sympathy card. I'm going to take another new product. It's black and white and gold baker's twine. So this is baker's twine, so it's a little bit thicker. And I'm going to take this one here. It's so pretty. Both of these are just gorgeous, but this one is gold and white, but I think it goes really pretty with the vanilla as well. So I'm going to take, definitely this is a little bit thicker than than like linen thread. Okay, so let's assemble our card. This is an easy one, but beautiful. Again, elegant and so beautiful. Yep. Okay, so let's put this back. I've used this set. We're using it in my upcoming convention. I highly recommend it. If you haven't gotten it, it definitely gets an A+ from me because we'll use it year round, not just for Christmas. We'll definitely be using it, I'm sure, in Creating for Christ too. Okay, so I'm going to take our heartfelt prayers and put this down here on the front. It comes again with these different like peaceful doves, right? And I ran one through in cloud cover. Cloud cover to me is a very soft, calming, and it goes so pretty with the espresso and the vanilla. So pretty. So I'm going to take that and put dimensionals on the back of here. Just have the bird kind of, see, not so gorgeous. We're going to take just that pop of the gold, this brand new. Whoops, boy, I messed that up. Let's try again. The challenge of tying double bows on a video. There. See, it always starts off goofy, then you just kind of work with it till you get it. So it's just another nice little double bow. And when you do order the kits, we do put the ribbon in there for you. So I'll cut off a piece of this and put it in there for you. Let's see if these other scissors are better. I'm so excited to have my scissor sharpener come to my event next weekend. All right, so this is going to go on here as well. I'm going to put it right at the base of that peaceful dove. Oops. And then last but not least, we're going to take those sequins, and this has a beautiful blue in there, which I think will match pool party. It matches cloud cover, and we're just going to sprinkle on. Oh, I have my take a pick tool here. I should use that. Just going to sprinkle that on there. So voila, look at that gorgeous card, and so simple, right? So sweet and simple. Yes, Jennifer, everybody who's coming next weekend, bring your scissors. Put them in a Ziploc bag, and then they will, it's like brand new after they're done. Okay, card number 2, Peace on Earth Bundle. That's what you can search on. There is card number 1. Oh, they're so cute. All right, now I'm going to jump into another Christmas one. This one's Christmassy. And then we're going to end with a fall one. So again, what I chose to show you guys today are like my favorites. They're ones I'll be using a lot of. So for those of you who follow me and craft with me and take all my classes and events, you can know I'll be using like a lot of these things. So you'll know. This is another one I'll be using a ton of. It's the traditional labels. So this is going to be, we'll be using this on our next card. And this brand new pack of paper, it's called Christmas Tags and More. It's a unique pack of paper. It has die cuts in there, so 2 sheets of die cuts. Well, 4 sheets, because it's these 2 sheets and you get 2 of each of them. So there's these already done die cuts. You can make tags just by cutting these up, but the back side is super cute, mixing them together. It has card fronts already done. Again, like today, right? I cut this exact piece, right? That's what I did over here over here, right? I cut that exact size. Well, now it's already done for you. So when you cut this off, you've got a piece to use. And then the back side is just a really nice pattern that you can use. This one, again, another really awesome card front. It's why I think this traditional labels is awesome for this. Whoops, upside down. Is awesome for this pack of paper because it just needs the words. And that has all the words. A nice, simple pattern on the back to use. And then this one, such traditional, fun Christmas screen. And you get 8 sheets of each. So you can really mass produce. And then there is that other fun size. So I love every sheet of this paper. There's not one that like, yeah, that's not my favorite. I love them all. So I'm gonna be using some of the die cuts. By the way, when you get your card kit, you will not all get the same die cut, but there's lots of these that are gonna work. You will get an ornament, you'll get a Christmas tree, you'll get the bells, you might get, again, ornaments, there's a candy cane. You'll get one of the bigger ones when you get the card kit. So we will include these punched out pieces. Let me get the pieces for my card, actually. They're in here hiding. So we're gonna make another basic beige card. And I'm in the basic beige mode today. I cut a piece. I love this gingham piece. It's like garden green or shy shamrock. It kind of matches both of them. But very traditional, fun Christmas green. And then I ran through 3 of the traditional labels just for you to show you. But there are actually 7 different labels, and they're great. And all the words kind of match them as well. I already have a double set because I know that I'll be using these a lot. Michelle said, no, they're not adhesive, Michelle. They are just die cut. There's not adhesive on the back of them. So at least I don't think so. I'm going to be using this. No, they're just right. They're not die cut. So anyway, I ran through 3 of these labels just to show you just how awesome they are. So I'll be stamping some words on these today. Okay, let's jump in. We got our basic beige again, and we're gonna cut that, or we're gonna fold that in half, 4 1/4 by 11. A piece of white, 4 by 5 1/4, and then I just cut this 3 by 5. So such a fun traditional traditional Christmassy colors there. I'm gonna put this down here. All right, then there are all of these, again, so when you get this card kit in the mail, you're gonna get one of these little labels down here at the bottom. They all will work. They're all very traditionally kind of Christmas. I'm gonna use this one. And this is gonna kind of just go off here to the side. So I'll glue that down. And again, all of them will look good. And then we're going to take our little label here, and this is going to, you see, I already love it. Any of the ones will look good. There's this cute, there's a Christmas tree. I think the bells will look good. Any of the cardinal, and this one, of course, the ornament. This one, there's more ornaments, the poinsettia. So any of them will look good. I can't even choose. I'm just gonna go with a bell just so I can make a choice. So I'm gonna take the bell. Again, you'll get one of those in your card kit. So it'll just shows the versatility that this is a layout that you can copy, several different ways with lots of these different pieces. So I'm going to put that bell up there at the top. And this is, let me glue this one down. Such a sweet, simple card. Then this is going to go here. And last but not least, I have, not last, but one of the next steps is I have another piece of this, one of the labels that's on here, and I am going to stamp some words. I'm going to do Merry and Bright, but there are, I mean, again, you can do Merry Wishes, there's Merry Christmas. These are all kind of separate. There's also the 'Tis the Season that's not. I've been playing with this set a lot, but so right now what I'm going to be using, they're curved because this is curved. But I've also done them where I wanted them straight. And this is one of the biggest benefits of photopolymer is that I can make this, I can make it so it's, I have a red stamp pad here. I'm not sure where I put that red stamp pad. I had red, oh, there they are, they're hiding. I have garden green and real red. So you can make them straight. You just got to kind of stretch them out a little bit. So I'm going to stamp that Merry up there at the top. Okay. And I pushed a little hard, but I could flip it over. I got an ink in between the two R's, so there we go. So Merry. Yes. Okay. And I'm going to put this in here. Hi, Brittany Moon. It's good to see you. We're playing with Christmas. It's so fun. I've been playing with Christmas for about 2 weeks, just for, again, events I have coming up. And it is like, makes me so excited to start creating. And I'm going to put the Am Bright down there. And we've got all this fun new product to use. So look how Christmassy that is. All right. Your cart is growing. I know I have that effect on people. I do. I don't say apologize because I'm right there with you. All right, so the Merry and Bright with some more dimensionals. We can cover up I love covering up my mistakes, so no one knew that I did them. Just you guys, but you can't tell anybody. All right, so we'll take that Merry. Oh, I didn't glue this down. This one I'm just going to glue down directly on here. It's kind of, and then I'm Merry and Bright. So again, any of those die cuts will work. Of course, this one is it screaming, put me some red and green sequins, right? It's like yelling it to us. It needs sequins. Whoops, where you go? Come here. There's a big size, there's a medium size, and then there's a small size. And I'm going to sprinkle on a couple of the green too. Let's see, up there. So isn't that really fun? Again, very, very simple. One thing I want to do on the inside is I like this label. This label is really awesome. Again, I got so many cool things. I can't wait to show you guys. But this one is that Sending Love and Joy. I use this a lot. I'm going to go get it really quick. I want to show you just a different version of it. So, like, here's a card that I made. And again, there's a Merry and Bright. So this one, the Merry, is a little bit fancier. But I love on the inside just putting that Sending Love and Joy. So I'm going to do that. I'll be using this stamp a lot just because of that too. So do you need that card back again? Here. All right, Erica's cutting for that card right now. But I did that whole class. I use this entire, let's use the green. I think that green is so pretty how this all pops off. All right, I love this pack of paper. Okay, but look how it just fits on there perfectly. Stampin' Up! Did all that work for you. I'm living dangerously. I know. My white sweatshirt with red and green. I got stamp pads open. I got green fingers everywhere. I know. Those of you who know me, thank God you love me. All right. Okay, last but not least, then I'm just going to put that Sending Love and Joy on the inside. And then let's put it on with a dimensional. Then I'm going to get like one more of those die cuts. And again, any of the die cuts will work. So we are going to send you the die cuts, but they will not all be the same, but they will all work. So this one, I just want to put some sort of a leaf, like some sort of a Christmas. Again, there's hollies, there are lots of things. There's these little presents. This one has all kinds. So you'll get one of those to stick on the inside of your card too. I'm just going to use this one. What a pack of paper, right? It's got all the papers, card fronts, tags, and all of it. So this one will go right here. Okay, so there's this card. Don't you guys love it? I love it. And those sequins make just a perfect little touch. And I love sequins because they're flat. So this is a flat card. Oh, I also, with this one, I'm going to tell you something. Stampin' Up! Still has this red and white twine. And I'm just going to throw, today my cards all use twine. Right? So they're twine or baker's twine or linen thread. So this one, I'm going to use the red and white. I'm so grateful that Stampin' Up! Kept this for us because it is perfectly Christmassy and just adds just that little bit of touch. But again, still flat, that it doesn't add any extra postage. I do try, typically with my Christmas cards, to make them a little bit flatter because I send out so many that the postage can then get to be expensive. There you go. There's my final little touch to that card. Yes. All right. Thank you. So that's card number 3. One more. We got 4 cards today, and I'm showcasing you tons of new product. These are my favorite new products that so far. I've got lots more that we've been playing with, but these are the ones that I've kicked off the season with, and I hope you guys love them too. All right, this last one is using the Gathering Moments bundle. And here's a stamp set. I have to get the dies from Nancy. Nancy's been running. And I want to show them to you because they're very, very unique. I'll be ending with a fall card. So what speaks fall more than Cajun Craze, Mossy Meadow, this is Crumb Cake, and Early Espresso. So those are, and Blackberry Bliss. So those are some serious fall colors. Let me put this card over here. So when we're all done, I'm going to have you be voting. I'm going to ask you to vote on your favorite one. So this is what we're going to be using for this card, and we'll be using the gold sequins here. So you can, these sequins are good for all of it. Let me go grab those dies from Nancy. She's not quite done with them. We'll see. Oh, yeah. Yep, so let me go grab those from Nancy. I'll be right back. Okay, so I told you we are using these dies. I just really wanted to show them to you because they're very different. They're not, so here's a stamp set which has all these really awesome images. We're using this tonight for my team meeting. That's why we're still die cutting. We always, for my team meeting, we always give them a sample class. And so tonight we're using the Gathering Moments. But I love the font, the words, all of it. But then look at these dies. So it has the ones for all the small ones, all these stamped images. But then it has these 2 big, huge leaves. And so they are great for obviously scrapbooking, but they cover like the full front of the card. This is definitely one of my top bundles as well. I love just the versatility of having those big, huge flowers or leaves that you can make, again, home decor pieces with. You can make, banners with them. You can use them on card front, scrapbooking. But then you also have the ones that go with the stamp set too. So that's why I ran out there to get those, because I think they're really important to see those dies. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm using very fall colors, Early Espresso, and we're going to cut that or fold that in half. So again, 4 1/4 by 11. These are bone folder. And then my next layer is a basic beige piece and then a crumb cake piece. So, and I did stamp all those leaves, and I did it already just, well, that's funny. Why did that come out of there? I stamped a Cajun craze leaf and ran that through. Then we have a mossy meadow. We have a couple mossy meadow little leaves there. I'm not opening up all those stamp pads. You're so funny, Michelle. I did it ahead of time. And then we have a blackberry bliss leaf and then a crumb cake acorn. So does that not like just look like the funnest, like so fun? Funnest, that's not a real word. I'm going to start off with a gather. I love this. Gather, the word gather actually is a very powerful word in my home. So in my home, I have all these signs about gathering. And I know that's what Stampin' Up! Believes in, us all gathering together as well. I just feel like my family, I want us to always just gather together. You got to make it a priority to spend time together. And so the word gather actually, again, I should show you, I have it all over my house. Just the word, different home decor pieces that say gather and family that, just gathering together, being together, I think is a key part of spending time, building relationships. Okay, I'm going to get that off of there. There, you didn't see that. So I went ahead and just stamped that word gather all over. And let me clean my stamp over here. So that's just crumb cake on crumb cake. Oh, Jennifer is challenging me to open them all. I'm not going to. I brought them out to show you, but I did all the stamping ahead of time. Again, I'm always, my patience level is different. But if you can tell, I stamped all of these. I used almost all of them to do this little, I didn't use the mushroom. I love the mushroom, but this one doesn't have a mushroom on it. All right, now I'm going to glue this down to the basic beige. Let's do it the right way. This is another just simple card. I told you these are all simple cards, but that's what to showcase the products. We don't have to do, I love fun folds and I love those kind of cards, but that was all last week, right? You guys saw 8 of them in a row, right? So now I'm taking another scrap piece of basic beige and I'm going to use my early espresso. So I do have to open one. Which one do I put? Your friendship means the world to me. Expressing heartfelt gratitude. So by the way, I got this card idea from my friend Ange McKay. We're doing a stamp camp. I just announced it yesterday. It is a spooky Halloween stamp camp, and this is one of our bonus classes or add-on classes, so it's extra if you want it, is using the gathering moments, and it will come with the bundle, which again is a huge bundle. So anyway, this layout I got from her. I copied from her. Oh, I love them both. I'm going to do Your Friendship Means the World to Me because I feel that way about Ange. Her friendship is so important to me. So I'm going to stamp that up here. And then I'm going to slice that out with my trimmer. Actually, so many of you. Yes. I know. I think, Michelle, you were probably the second person who signed up for it. Usually you're the first. Well, Jennifer usually is right there with you. You guys are right there. Okay, so I went ahead and just sliced that off. I didn't know the exact measurement, so that's what I did. What is this? This is 3. This is going to be for the inside. So I wanted the rest of that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and this is going to get put down here. And I'm going to slice off the edge a little bit closer. Put that down with dimensionals. Oh no, that was going to be dangerous. Did it get? Oh, it didn't. Yeah, sweet. That was close. Super close. I'm going to stamp something on the inside of this too. So I don't have, let's do a blackberry bliss leaf on the inside. Let's do a smaller one. And you can just have fun with this and stamp lots of it here on the inside. I'm just going to stamp a couple here on the inside just to kind of decorate it a little bit. And then I'm going to put one, I ran through one extra of these guys. So this will go on the inside here. There you go. Just a little bit, again, of a, and I'm going to put it this way. A little bit of an extra touch on the inside. You can decorate that. You can, what I would do probably sometimes is even like just do a whole sheet and then you can slice it up into strips and you could use it. So that's just the inside. All right, let's finish our outside. That's my ADD kicking in. I sometimes have a hard time finishing one thing before I move on to the other. All right. I didn't even finish the outside and I was already moving to the inside. There you go. Two of them are open. So, well, I want to stamp one more word. I want to put in there, thankful for you. All right, so I didn't want to close it if I just had to open it back up again. All right, here we go. Thankful for you. I want to put right there. Okay, now I can close my stamp pads. I'm done with them. Here we go. And pretty. There we go. I know, living dangerously. I like a good adventure. I don't know about you guys. I'm an adventure seeker. All right, so I'm doing the inside, outside, all at the same time, keeping you on your toes. This is gonna go over a little bit. I need some room to build up we just gotta build up our little bouquet now. So we've got 4 to put on there. I should probably looked at Angie's sample one more time to see how she layered these. I don't want that there, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna put this one up here. This is with Cajun Craze. And then this is the Blackberry Bliss. I love these fall colors. I live in Michigan, so we do get beautiful fall colors. All right, let that go right there. And then I have this one. Can go here. All right. And then last but not least, we have a little acorn. And the acorn, you know it, we got a little bit of linen thread to add to that. Let's see. If I want it to go this way, let's go up. We'll go over here. And then I do have some linen thread. I think all of us own some linen thread. But look, it's almost gone. I go through it so much. I love linen thread though. So I usually include it in a class like every couple months because by the time how much I use it, I know we all could probably use a little bit more. So about every couple months, I'll throw in some linen thread in one of my classes. All right. Last but not least, we're going to put our little, what does Ange say? We're going to zhuzh it up. So we'll add some linen thread there to our beautiful card. And then we are going to take the gold sequins and then add our gold. It's that little touch of gold to our card. That's why I love these sequins because you can use them for, again, fall. And inside it's so dark because it's early espresso. So I'm adding in a piece of beige on the inside that, look, we've already decorated it. So we decorated it as we went in there. Just as thankful for you. So there you go. Okay, what do you guys think? What do you think about some of our new products? Do you have a favorite card that I showed you today? So here was card number 1, was the Fluffy Squirrel and the Gathering Moments paper. So and then the second one we used was using the Peace, Love, and Joy Sweet with the Gathering Leaves embossing folder. Isn't that one beautiful? I love that one. Love, love, love. Okay, so that's card number 2 with vanilla. Card number 3 was a fun Christmas card using the new Christmas tags and more paper, the traditional labels bundle, and also some of those traditional sparkly sequins. That's card number 3. And then card number 4 was using the Gathering Moments bundle. Gorgeous fall card. All right. Love them all. Come on, Debbie. You got to give me a guess. Does anybody have a favorite? Never. Oh, you're so funny. Number 4 is my favorite. Oh, the last one that I did. Yeah. It would be a really hard choice. But these are all simple, easy layouts that I encourage you guys to use the layouts of. Today, for me, was just about giving you some simple cards to be able to duplicate and copy, and showcasing you lots of the new product. So thank you for joining me. Obviously, I love it when you share this video and you join me on YouTube. Your comments, your hearts, your support always mean the most to me. So I'm super grateful for you. And don't forget, this is my launch. This is my new catalog launch. So as a free gift, if you place your online order with me in my online store, so the link is in the description, then you'll get all the supplies for the 4 cards. You know, no stamps or ink, but you provide your own stamps and ink. But then I'll provide the cardstock, the twines. This one will have the die cuts on it. We do all the labels for you. So really, you get to sit down and just assemble and stamp and make it. It just makes it so much easier for you. Anyway, that's free. I send it to you for free when your order is over $50 in my online store by next Monday at midnight. If your order goes over $75, then I will include the traditional sparkling sequins. And of course, yours will be a brand new one. Mine are already half used up. 2 and 4, I see a lot of people are loving number 4 as well. All right. So thanks, guys, for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you again for another video next Wednesday for our lunch break with Rhonda. See you later.